Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Geomatics Engineering. Here we learn and explore the things related to geomatics engineering. Today we are going to start our new module on land surveying. This module is useful for those aspirants who are giving GATE with civil engineering also, along with aspirants who are giving GATE with geomatics engineering also. In geomatics engineering, the value of this subject is very much because it has a separate section for it and it have much more weightage than in comparison to civil engineering. But those aspirants who are giving civil engineering, they can watch our video and have knowledge through it, and they can also prepare surveying portion from here only. We will cover the all aspect of surveying here. So starting with our first video lecture on the topic introduction to surveying. So let's start. First of all, what is surveying? Surveying is an art. Means it is not only the science, it is an art. Why we are calling it art? Because surveying is used to locate point on the earth. Means on earth any point is located on the with help of surveying. We have to go and find out the distance, location, distance, direction, etc. measurement we have to do, and then we have to locate that point. And after locating, we need to prepare a plan or map on paper, because we need to store those data for future references. So we need to make a plan or map, and then we need to plot this point on that map. So this plotting of point is not dealing with only science, it is an art. This Because of this plotting of point, surveying is considered as an art. So in as a definition, we can say surveying is an art of locating any point on the earth's surface with help of direct or indirect measurements. After locating, it should be marked on the paper for future reference, and that paper is called as map. That paper is called as a map or plan. Now moving further, classification of surveying. There are several classifications of surveying on the basis of purpose, why we are doing it, place where we are doing it, and instrument with help of which we are doing it. So on the basis of this, there are several types of surveying, but the basic most division of surveying is geodetic and plane surveying. Let's understand what is this. We know that our earth is not a plane surface, it is a curve. The original shape of earth is not either sphere not ellipsoid. Don't go with the diagram, just understand it. The original surface of earth is not either sphere not ellipsoid. The original surface is oblique spheroid. It is a oblique spheroid. So the from one point, if we move from one point to another point, we will not have a plane distance from here to here. We will have a curved distance from here to here. So this is the originality. This is the originality, that one from if we will move from this point to this point, we will not get any plane distance. We will get a curved distance. If we move from A to B on earth surface, we will get a curvy linear distance. So those surveying which account this curvy linear distance, or curved portion of the earth, is termed as geodetic surveying. And those surveying which is not considering the curve, just considering the horizontal distance or linear distance, is termed as plane surveying. Now understand one thing more, that it has been seen that if we will move 12 kilometer on a curved surface, then it will only 1 centimeter larger than this plane distance. Means, if for example, another example, if we will move 12 kilometer plus 1 centimeter here, Then in plane or in horizontal plane surface we will move 12 kilometer, means originally it is distance is 12 kilometer plus 1 centimeter, but we are plotting it 12 kilometer, means error is very small as compared to measurement. Error is very small, so most of the surveying is done in plane surveying because error is very small. And also we are doing surveying in small distance. Here error is coming in 12 kilometers. We are doing surveying for a land, for a ground, for a building. So we are doing surveying for small surfaces or small distances for 700 meters, for 2 kilometers. So error will be very small. So from here we get that geodetic in geodetic surveying the curvature of earth is taken. Curvature of earth is taken. In plane surveying curvature of earth is not taken. Simple differentiation is that curvature of earth is not taken. Earth is not taken. Next, it is done for precise measurement in large areas. If large areas, or we can say distance greater than 12 kilometers, and it is done for small areas, for small areas measurement. So this is the basic difference between geodetic and plane surveying. Next, moving further on the various basis different type of survey. So starting with on the basis of location, we will not go into the detailed definitions, just understand that any surveying on land is comes under the land surveying. Any surveying on the land surface is comes under the land surveying. Okay. Then topographical surveying means the surveying which deals with topology of the earth. Topology means uh, topology means river, which differentiate between river, hills, etc. This type of things comes under topology, and the surveying dealing with these things are comes under topographical survey. City survey, as per name suggests, the surveying within a city. For example, for making of road or hospitals. Before making construction of these things, surveying is going within a city. This is called city survey. Cadastral survey. Questions may come from cadastral survey. Sometimes it's come from that what is cadastral survey? Cadastral surveying deals with boundaries. Boundaries. All the boundaries map you see. For example, state boundaries map between two states, state 1, state 2, you will see a boundary. So the map created in this kind of things where a boundary is decided to separate the property or separate the two states or separate the two countries is known as cadastral map. Some of us may have seen maps of agricultural land. It shows like this, several lands and plot, several names have been there, numbers have been there. So these all things shows boundary or property of someone, so it's comes under the cadastral survey. Then hydrographic, as per name suggests, hydro surveying deals with water bodies, is known as hydrographic, or it is also known as marine surveying. Astronomical surveying, same as per name, the surveying which deals with heavenly bodies in the space like planets, location of planets, asteroids, all these things done in astronomical surveying. Now moving further on the basis of purpose in purpose engineering surveying related to the engineering aspects of anything is for example construction, for inspection, road inspection, canal, for construction of canals, etc. this type of things deals with engineering surveying. It includes what we say the four activities. Reconnaissance. What is reconnaissance? Reconnaissance is you can assume it. Reconnaissance is first surveyor go on the ground and have a basic overview of location, that how it is, where it is, and which is the nearest source, which area is affected by our project. This kind of things in reconnaissance happens. Then map study, then preliminary study. So all these kind of things happen in the engineering survey. And at last, detailed report have been submitted before project to start. So detailed survey. Don't go with my spelling or writing. Just understand the concepts. So this is all in engineering survey. Engineering survey. Military survey, as per name suggests, the surveying done for strategic points. Strategic points means between two conflicting areas or boundaries. For example, our military have to situate the boundary between Pakistan and Hindustan. So this type of survey in which strategic points are dealing we are dealing strategic points, then it is called military survey. Mining survey, as per name, related to mining activities. Geological survey for geological objects, yeah, for geography, geology of the earth, all those things. And then archaeological surveying, archaeology of India deals with this. For antiquity, remember this, that for relics of antiquity means for beauty of our history, relics of antiquity. Just remember this line, because some exams just it has been done that it has been written that which surveying deals with the relics of antiquity. If you don't understand the meaning of relics of antiquity, you will not get the surveying name. Now moving further, on the basis of instrument used for surveying, as there are many instrument in surveying, the which instrument you will use, according to that surveying is there. If you will using chain surveying, if you are using compass surveying, if you are using theodolite surveying, total station, plane table surveying, and so on. So different instrument, different surveying is there. Now moving to the main portion of our video, that is principle of surveying. In previous geomatics exam in 2022, one question has been arrived from here, and the answer of that question is working from whole to part. So let's understand what principle is involved in surveying. In surveying, there are two main principles. First is working from whole to part. Let's understand this. What is it? For example, let's take this example. We have a ground. We have to measure the dimension of this ground with help of surveying. So a person start measuring in part. Measure this part, and so on. In this way, he measured the ground completely. So what happens? Every person have a tendency to do error. He did error here also, here also, here also, here also, here also, and so on. How many part it survey, and error happened there. So what happened, that accumulation of error happened. If he will do in part, then accumulation of error happen, means error get added up and then a big error comes into the picture. Accumulation of error happens. So to remove this accumulation of error, what a surveyor needs to do, that he used to measure the area in one go, or maximum portion of area, he should use some technique that maximum portion of area he utilize at a time. Maximum portion of area, for example, he measure this much of area, this much of area. So in this way accumulation will be less, accumulation will be less. For example, he measured this much of area in one go and then remaining part in another attempt. So accumulation of error will be less. So just remember the working of whole to part means to measure the to measure the anything, to anything measurement, to measure anything we should measure the whole portion first and then comes to part portion for avoiding accumulation of error. To so understand this thing that why we are doing working from whole to part. Now moving to our next main principle of surveying, that is measurement should be done from at least two reference points. What does that mean? Measurement should be done from at least two reference. Let's take an example. For example, here a person A and here a person B. A says that some person C is 4 meters from me, is 4 meters from me. So he can be here, he can be here, he can be here, he can be anywhere from 4 meters distance from A. He can be anywhere. We are not getting any exact point for C. So if B says okay, C is from 4 meter from your side and he is from 5 meter from my side, 5 meter from my side, then we will get a single location, or then we will get an exact location of C. So this is the reason why we should take at least two reference point, at least two reference point for our measurement. As we are doing plane measurement, we are taking two reference point. You can relate those people who are already gone through the GNSS portion of our module. They can relate with this, that for 3D positioning we should use at least 4 satellites. There have been a portion, so they can relate with this. Here only in two dimension we are working, so we can say for exact location or exact position of some point we should have at least two reference point. So don't go into very deep, let's understand this much only. Now moving further, depending upon the measurement of location of C, there are various type of surveying. For example, let's see, for example, let's make a figure first. So first we have seen that from A and B we know the distance, and then by measuring that distance we get the point C. So this method is considered in chain surveying. In chain surveying we only measure linear measurements and then plot the point. For example, let's say we know only one distance, that is from B 5 meters, and they have said that this point C is such that it makes an angle alpha or 30 degree. Let's suppose 30 degree with line AB. That BC line makes an angle 30 degree with line AB. Then we will make an angular measurement and then a linear measurement and then plot the point C. So this is in traversing, where angular and linear measurement both are done. For example, we don't know the distance from any of the point. We just know the angular measurement, that C is such that it makes an angle 60 degree with A and 30 degree with B. Then we will just measure the angles, and where these angles cut, that point will be our C. That 60 degree from A and 30 degree from B. And there is one more way, that C makes an offset of, for example, 3 meter. For example, 3 meter, C makes an offset of 3 meter to the line AB. Offset means perpendicular distance. So we will find a point, and that point is given over line, that this point O is from distance this, A have some distance, for example S. So we will go from A as distance, plot O, and then make a offset of 3 meter. So this is called offset, and this is called chain survey. Sorry, compass survey. This is called compass survey. So in this way, several types of surveying is been done to measure or locate any point and measure the distance and several things. Now moving to other principles which are not too much important, but they are there. For example, choose method of survey which is suitable for your purpose. For example, you have to measure the distance from one point to another point, and you have chosen compass survey. So in compass surveying, we will able to measure only angular measurement. So our purpose will be not satisfied. So choose the method of survey which is satisfying your purpose. Then record and fill the data carefully. You have measured the distances, you have measured the angular measurements, but you have not entered it very well. So your surveying is destroyed. So it is also should be carefully handled. So this is all from my first video, principle of surveying, what are the basic classifications of surveying, and what is surveying. So if you have understand the concept, then like and subscribe our channel. Also, if you have any doubt, then contact with us and share our channel to your friends. Also share to those civil engineers who are giving GATE this year, and say that join our team for geomatics engineering, or they can also give the GATE through geomatic engineering, because I am also civil engineer and I have given both the GATE. I have experienced that geomatic engineering is much easier than civil engineering, and you can achieve a good rank in that that much what we say mehnat, that much that much work what you will do in civil engineering, you will do in geometric, then you can achieve much more good rank and much more great GATE result. So join our channel, join our Telegram channel, and if any queries happens to you, then let us know. Thank you.